Sunday, what was that morning like for you, Sam?
Phone just going crazy, man. It woke me up, and I picked the phone up, and forget who called me, man. I just hear people screaming in the background, and they like, man, bro got shot. So I just immediately just run out the house, and jet out the door. My grandma was in the living room watching TV, so she seen me run out, didn't close the door, just got in the car. Grandma's on 5th in Slauson, so the shop is maybe like 6 blocks away. So I just ran every light, every stop sign, and get there, and man, it's just going crazy, man. Everybody screaming, and I just see bro, and it's my cousin's birthday, so the night, I want to say the night before, Nip took us to Wally's, me, Pops, and Adam. Family there, chopping it, and just us 4. When he walked out, we all walked out the back room of Wally's. One of the guys that filmed the video just happened to be there. And so he see us walking out, he's like, "Oh, Hussle, what's up?" And he like, "Man, what's going on?" He's like, "Bro, they just sent me the first edit of the video." And so he pulled it up, and he like, "Man, look at this, bro. You look amazing, bro. You about to do movies after this. Look at this shot." And so Hussle seen it, and Hussle was smiling. Hussle was happy. He's like, man, he's telling him like, "Bro, ain't no more small time." And after this, going out the roof. And so, we was all happy and shook hands with them, and then we left. And that's the last interaction, bro. Or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene.
Was it as random as what the public thought it was?
From my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene, because he know what's going on in that parking lot. Had a conversation, probably seen nobody was in the doorways, checked Hussle had on shorts, checked everybody else, left. They say came back with a red shirt on, tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number 1, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number 2, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off, or the Bloods did it. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job.
My brother burying 200,000 in the backyard.
It was wrapped in plastic, like sandwich bags. Each 1,000, we had it wrapped up. And I'm digging for hours and hours, pulling my hair out, because I'm not hitting the safe. I'm praying like, man, finally I hit. And when I open it, it's filled up with water. Then I'm just trying to figure out like how I salvage it. The money was molded, wet. Each stack was like falling apart. When you pull it apart, it was just crumbling. So Moms went and got blow dryers for me, and then so I just went in the bathroom and was peeling them off little by little, putting them to the side and blow drying them till they get back hard. And so we was just in there separating them and trying to salvage as much of it as we could.
You put $250 in.
Yeah.
How much you lose?
Probably like a good 50 was just like, the rest of the money we salvaged, it was just smelled like shit, but we counted it up and was like, all right, this is what we got. Like, man, we went Nick's check cashing.
Hey, listen, bro. If a nigga ain't demonstrating for hustle, this is what I'm telling you. Don't come over here. Don't come over here trying to be. Guess what? Go do something and come back. Go get cracking and come back. That's what I said, bro. Listen. We're not beating. Trying to holler at you, bro. It ain't hollering at me. A nigga disrespect, bro. You do what you supposed to do.
Who disrespect bro to me? Don't nobody disrespect bro.
Any nigga that disrespect bro when you in their presence,
bro.
You better smash.
In their presence, ain't nobody disrespected bro in my presence.
I'm talking on the internet.
Fact.
When you see him.
That internet shit is weak, bro.
When you see him get
know where my heart is.
When you see him get cracked, I can't tell.
You know what's happening.
I can't tell, nigga.
You know what's happening.
What's
gonna happen to Blacc Sam?
I can't tell. No, that ain't what you want, nigga. That ain't because I've been watching, nigga. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want, nigga. No, get on that. That's what all my niggas are.
Blacc Sam just sent a heavy message to the man who took Nipsey Hussle's life, and he basically put the whole LA streets on alert. He said this during his sit down with P. Nice, who right now might be running the strongest platform in LA when it comes to real street talk. For real, that man is dropping the kind of content people actually want to hear. No filter. In the interview, they covered a lot, but then P Nice hit Blacc Sam with a wild question. If it was up to you, would you want your brother's killer free or locked up?
He put his all into this, and you know, the section should always be remembered for bro. But yeah, it's really hard, man. It's up until that, man, we had so many good memories in that parking lot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just feeling like undefeated, like feeling like we cannot be touched, like laughing and joking and like this us high fiving. That's after some crazy shit, and then Hustle come in talking shit. What these niggas thought in this week.
Yeah.
Multiple of wins. So even for me, man, it's hard for me to even understand, and I thought for sure nothing could happen, especially to bro, especially right there. So I still don't understand it, but that's the thing, man. In life, man, you gotta just understand this is not for, you know, a human understanding. You know what I mean? It's got to be some bigger thing, and that's what that taught me. And you don't know. You think you know, but you do not know.
Right. That's deep.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna ask you one more question about that situation. Without saying too much, just say yes, just in or out.
Right.
The who did it to your brother, would you rather him went to jail or stayed on the streets?
You could see how crazy that question sounded at first, but it turned out to be deeper than expected. Blacc Sam did not just say yes or no, he broke it down. He spoke more openly than most people thought he would, and that caught me off guard. Blacc Sam made it clear he is a businessman and a father first, but when it comes to Nipsey, he is still standing firm.
I think you know that, bro. You know that answer, man.
Yeah.
You know, definitely, you know, you asked it, so it's like I have to answer that question because I hope.
All you gotta do is say streets, that's it.
You know,
You ain't gotta go into detail.
I'm gonna go into detail just because I would hope people know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Like if like me, I'm 1000% wish the man was still out here.
Right.
Because the niggas have been X'd out.
Yeah.
But whether a go solo,
Right.
broad day, and go sit down and do all day, that'd have been the best time I could do in my life. I'm waking up every day. People ask me, would you have changed the decision? No, 1000%. Right. So.
He even said he is ready to face life behind bars over his brother. That answer hit different. Some people might say, why are you surprised? That's Blacc Sam. But it shocked me because I always looked at him as someone focused on business, not tied into street moves like that. And just because someone stays non-affiliate does not mean they are not solid when it matters. But usually, when someone is a non-affiliate, they are not moving with that same energy that comes with gang life. They are not quick to throw everything away in a second. They are not walking around ready to crash out or catch a case over pride. That type of mindset normally does not sit with someone who built businesses and stacked millions the legal way. Blacc Sam is a multi-millionaire and a real business owner. At this stage in life, I figured he would just say, that coward did what he did. He locked up. He where he belonged. I'm focused on my family. That would have made sense, right? But that is not what he said, and that is what surprised me. His response also made me look back at something that happened before and see it different. When Blacc Sam was at Complex Con, a lot of people missed what really went down. Complex Con was packed. Brick Baby was there. No Jumper was there too. Blacc Sam even did an interview with No Jumper and Remo. After the interview, Brick Baby walked up to where Blacc Sam was at. He saw him, tried to shake his hand, and instead of a friendly moment, things went left fast. Blacc Sam swung first, and a quick scuffle popped off right there in public. When that incident first happened, I was confused. I did not fully understand why it escalated like that. But after hearing Blacc Sam speak now, it adds context. It shows that even though he moves like a businessman, there is still a line you do not cross when it comes to his brother. Why did Blacc Sam swing on Brick Baby when Brick reached out to shake his hand? It all traces back to Eric Holder. Eric Holder is the one convicted of killing Nipsey Hussle. And here is the twist. Eric Holder is Brick Baby's little homie. So in that moment, Blacc Sam was not in a friendly mood. His mindset was simple. Everybody is an opponent unless they are fully standing with Nipsey.
I wish the man was out. I wish he was not in jail. And that saved his life.
Yeah.
1000%, man. And you know, I honestly feel like it's hundreds and hundreds of people that love Hussle from the area, from our unit.
Yeah, they not going for it.
It would, and one thing I always say, man, I feel like this, what was going through this guy's head. Did you feel like he was about to be? Did you feel I have no? And then you turn yourself into a nutty house when you figure it out. Oh, nah, bro, you better not. It's a APB out.
Yeah.
And everybody is not coming in until we figure it out.
Right.
So, you know, that was the energy, man. Definitely wish, you know, the police and don't none of that. And obviously different people from different situations do, like mothers and sisters and aunts from all type of, and I'm not going against how they feel, that's just how I feel and how we feel. Like definitely jail is not what we wanted for that situation.
If you're not willing to say, forget that dude, then you might get treated like the enemy. That is the energy he was on. Now look at Brick's position. Nipsey was his friend too. That was his guy. But Eric Holder was also someone from his side. So Brick was stuck in the middle of a messy situation. He could not just publicly turn his back on someone he once knew, but he was still grieving Nipsey at the same time.
I think that if Big U was in on it, for sure, I think I don't know. Because, bro, you remember, after that happened, they went and shot up this family house. They wiped out his whole family. Baby, mama, granny. The man is dead.
What? Oh, nah. Let me, let's, hold on, let's. Hey, listen, man, because this is, now listen, man. I'm a civilian. I know I'm not street, bro, but I'm just, because that right there is unsolved crimes, man. I'm.
Okay, so boom. That's the part I wanted y'all to see. So first of all, you just listen to say that Big U got knocked out by facts, bro. Mind you, he cut the video right there. If he kept listening to the video, you would have listened and heard me say that this is what we heard in LA. This definitely went around. If you from LA and you on the live, bro, put in the chat, bro, if that did not go around, if that was not on the news, if that did not go around, and everybody heard that his family got shot up in that house. That definitely went around. And again, I'm speaking as if I'm speaking as the city of LA in the moment. But this right here just tried to gaslight me, y'all. And you could tell because he put on that whole little fake gay front talking about like, boy, sit your fat ass down, bro.
And to Blacc Sam, that gray area was not enough. In his eyes, if you're not 100% for Hussle, then you're not solid. Reading between the lines, it feels like he confirmed that mindset without even saying it straight up. Back when Nipsey was killed and it came out that Eric Holder was responsible, the streets were heated. People were searching all over Los Angeles for answers. Holder went into hiding. There were rumors at the time about retaliation and pressure being applied to people around him. Now, hearing Blacc Sam speak the way he did, it makes those past stories hit different. It shows just how serious that situation really was. Blacc Sam also said he is frustrated that Eric Holder is basically tucked away in prison, moving smart and staying in places where nobody can really reach him. Sam's energy was like, come outside and play ball, meaning stop hiding and face what comes with it. That part sounded personal, like he feels justice still ain't hitting the way it should.
I don't know if Big U sent shit, but when that shit with Nipsey first popped off, when it first happened, everybody in LA thought Big U sent shit. We all thought that. We all did. We thought it was Big U, and then we thought, people was like, no, it wasn't Big U, da da. And then it was like, oh yeah, it was the government. Like, come on now, that's what the world was saying, the government on some weird shit. But all of LA, yeah, we all thought Big U did it. We already felt like it. Cause like Blacc Sam said, I didn't even watch that interview. I honestly didn't. I saw a couple of clips or whatever. But living in LA, I remember when Big U and Nip got into it because Nip didn't want to be under his label no more. Because Big U was trying to Big U had bought the Crenshaw the Crenshaw brand and shit like that. And yeah, basically trying to extort Nip and had him in a fucked up ass deal. So when Nip finally got out of that deal, you know what I'm saying, he went about his way or whatever, and Big U didn't like that. And so they had animosity or whatever. This is just me living in LA, I know this. And then I remember when Nip started with YG, and he had brought YG to the 60s, and when he brought YG to the 60s, I remember Big U was trying to pop shit about it, like how you bringing this whoop-de-whoop to the hood, this and that, and Nip peeled out his shirt, and he was like, nah, get down for cuz whoop whoop, and Nip had to run phase to have YG in the 6-0s, but he did that. But Big U was trying to give him a hard time because Big U was mad that he wasn't trying to give him no money, you know? He didn't want to be under that deal no more. So that's what that was. So I remember that. So then when Nip died, because I remember Nip didn't want nothing to do with Big U. So when he got killed or whatever, all of LA was like, Big U did that. Big U did that. Because who would have known, who would have known? People, you had to be a part of the 6-0s. You had to be in his circle to know. Everybody knew, Nip, if you saw that Maybach on Slauson, that Nip was there. Everybody knew that. We always knew that. Frontlining that, dying over that is crazy, yeah. But yeah, so everybody knew that when his Maybach is on Crenshaw, that Nip is there or whatever. But like Blacc Sam said, I seen that clip when he was usually be having burners and stuff. That's what, when you live in LA, we all know that it's it's always burners, and it's in a spot. That was a spot. So it's always burners up in there, some protection, and it's Nipsey, bro. So you'd be stupid. All in LA kept saying bro, why nobody had no burners? Why nobody was shooting back? Why nobody was doing nothing? Nobody shot back. Nobody did nothing. And that is crazy to have no burners, right? So when we looked at that, all of LA was just nah, that was an inside job. Because there's no way in hell.
Then he said something even deeper. He admitted that at one point they felt untouchable because they kept getting wins. He painted a picture like they were high-fiving after certain situations went their way. He said some guys came around thinking it was sweet and they handled it. After that, the vibe was like who they thought they was playing with. That line stood out heavy. Now this is where it gets interesting. I got a strong feeling he might have been hinting at Big U. A lot of people know there were past tensions between Big U and Nipsey Hussle. There were disagreements about influence and direction in LA because Nipsey was moving independent and standing on his own. Even Mika spoke on that history before. When Nipsey passed, rumors flew everywhere, and some people even pointed fingers at Big U. Nobody wants to believe anything was internal, and there is no proof of that. But one thing is clear. Blacc Sam's tone shows he is not playing with anyone when it comes to his brother's name. Blacc Sam's whole tone in that interview felt different. This was not just a brother talking. This was a man still carrying weight on his shoulders years later. You could hear it in his voice. He not screaming, he not acting reckless, but you can tell the fire's still there. When he talks about loyalty, it is not for cameras, it is personal. He made it clear that business and success do not erase pain. Yes, he built brands. Yes, he kept Nipsey Hussle's legacy alive in a major way, but none of that changes what happened. And when he speaks on it, you realize he still feels like certain lines were crossed that can never be fixed. That energy is not going away anytime soon. At the same time, he is walking a careful path. He is not telling people to crash out. He is not calling for chaos. He is just making it known that respect is mandatory when Nipsey's name comes up. That is the message. And in LA, when someone like Blacc Sam speaks that firm, people listen. The streets might move quiet, but they are always watching. At the end of the day, what really stood out is that Blacc Sam is protecting more than just memories. He is protecting a legacy. When he talks, it is not just about anger. It is about what Nipsey Hussle built from the ground up. The marathon brand, the ownership mindset, the way he inspired the whole Crenshaw area that is bigger than one situation. You can tell Sam feels responsible for keeping everything solid, not just the business side, but the respect side too. In his mind, if you let small things slide, people start testing bigger things. And once that door opens, it gets messy fast. So his stance is simple. Draw the line early and do not let anyone play with the name. This whole interview showed that even years later, the emotions are still real. The pain did not fade just because time passed. And while Sam moves like a businessman, he still stands 10 toes when it comes to family. That balance right there is what makes his words hit so hard. He is calm, but he is not soft. And that is the message LA heard loud and clear. And the message was clear. If anybody played a role in setting anything up, Blacc Sam believes accountability will come for them. That is how serious he sounded in that interview. No games, no smiles, just straight pressure. So now I want to hear from you. What do you think about everything he said? Drop your thoughts in the comment section and let's really talk about it. Also, make sure you check out Creative Players. That is the platform that released the full sit down. And if you rocking with the breakdowns, subscribe to Dripzine, share this video, comment, and help a small creator grow by clicking that hype button. I appreciate every single one of you for the support, for real.